Hey everyone, I am Anthony Scott of ToyHypeUSA.com. Today we're going to review the Transformers War for Cybertron Earthrise Quintesson Judge Figure from Hasbro. I would like to thank Hasbro for providing him for review in their Transformers PR box that we reviewed a few weeks ago. Big thank you to Hasbro. So, the Quintesson Judge was first shown in the Transformers movie, 1986, and it looks like he's going to be part of the Earthrise show coming to Netflix on December 30th. It will be available for streaming then. I look forward to it, and I'm very excited to see that the character make it in Hasbro's current lineup of Transformers. It's a great character, and I think fans have been going crazy for this figure. So, I'm sure you are aware by now that he's part of the Voyager class offering. So he's bigger than Deluxes, and they've done a phenomenal job on this line, especially since Combiner Wars. It's really phenomenal, the brand right now. So the packaging, window box packaging with the Earthrise logo, and very similar artwork as we've been seeing throughout this line. The artwork of the Quintesson Judge on the side there is just fantastic. They've really done a phenomenal job on it. And there's a look at the artwork on the other side, just like the t-shirt from the PR box unboxing that we did. And you turn this over and take a look at the back. You see his two modes there. One is the Quintesson Judge, and the other one is a prison that you can put right there. His throne turns into this flatbed. His prison sits on top of that. And you can connect it to another Transformers figure, which I'm going to show you guys in the instructions. Just as seen in the Transformers movie, the Quintesson Judge head can spin around, so you got to decide which one of his 5 faces you want to use for display. So what do you say we open this up and let's take a closer look. Hey guys, so here's your in-hand look at the Quintesson Judge. As you can see, I think they did a fantastic job on him. They really did a stellar likeness. This is definitely something special. And actually, he was not part of the Transformers Generation 1 line back in the 1980s, so that's surprising. They did Sharkticons and I think a few other characters, but they didn't do him. Maybe because he doesn't transform into another character or whatever, but I definitely find that was a bit surprising when I researched him. So, as you can see, he has all 5 of his faces sculpted around his head. 2 of the faces you have to attach to the body, which is a little difficult. It's not an easy thing to do, but once you figure it out, you stay on pretty well. So, the face right in front of you there, that's War. It's one of his more dynamic faces, more recognized. And this face here has a hinged jaw, which I'm demonstrating now, as does this guy here, and this one right here. So, you should have saw me move the jaws to give you guys a good demonstration of that. There's also a switch right here, which I'm pointing to. So, move the switch. Let's see. You can turn it. So that's how you move that. And there's also another switch down here. So you move that. And that's how to remove the base. These tentacles are also articulated. You can move them up as shown. They're made of soft plastic, as you can see there. And there's also some peg joints on here. You can attach the blaster accessory and maybe other objects to them. So each one of these faces have their own unique personalities and voices, as seen in the Transformers movie, but they also have their own names, such as this one here, which is Death, and I think he's one of the more recognizable ones, one of the more memorable ones. This one is Grimacing, also called Bitterness and Wisdom. The red one there is Angry, also called Raged and Wrath. The green one there is Suspicious, which is also Doubt and Judgment. And the orange one is called Smiling, also called Laughter, War, and Wit. And here's a look at his instructions. As you can see, there's a picture of him on the front there, along with the Earthrise logo, Transformers logo right there. Open it up and gives you a look at the transformation sequence right there. He comes with a throne, which I'm going to show you guys. But you also see the top part of his head is removable, and that's a cage for a smaller Battlemaster figure. Two of the heads are not attached in the packaging, so you have to clip those on there. And these instructions show you how to do that. So there's a look there. It comes with a blaster. The blaster can be connected to the back of the throne there. And there's a look at him sitting on the throne, which I'm going to demonstrate. So I think I showed you guys some of this before. The blaster attaches itself to the tentacle, as I mentioned. There's a look there. Turning this over. This gives you a look at him being placed on his throne there. So he transforms into this tower thingy that is shown right down there. There's a look at the tower. You can put the cage on top of this piece here, which I'm going to show you guys. And the blaster can be placed right on top of the cage. In the film, he didn't transform into anything, but I think it's because it's a Transformers line. Hasbro wanted him to transform into something, so that's kind of why they did it. And here's a look at him. He can fit a Battlemaster figure in the cage there. The door opens up. And here's a look at him in this tower form attached with Double Dealer. So in this form, he can attach to another character. And here's a look at him sitting on the throne there. Let's turn this to the side, giving you guys a look. Here's there, and here's a back. And I just want to correct myself. When you attach the blaster to the back of the throne, as it says in the instructions, you flip this 90 degrees, and it's really at the bottom of the throne when he sits on. So, just to clarify that. It's a nice little throne, and this becomes the platform in the tower mode. And here's a look at the blaster attached to one of his tentacles there. It doesn't really point straight. It's a bit crooked, but you can take it off this peg joint here and move it to another peg on another tentacle, for example. But just the way his tentacles are, you can't really get it to point straight. It's always out to the side or something. Overall, I think it's a really cool little feature. You can attach things to these tentacles. There's a look all the way around, and it stays on there pretty good. And here's a look at his tower mode with the prison attached to it. This part here is the throne that flattens out as shown. And there's even a interior side of the tower there. This piece just becomes a roof or something like that. So, as you can see, it's definitely a little bit on the weird side, and he was never seen transforming into anything in the Transformers movie. But again, I think it's because he's a Transformers figure. Hasbro's designers wanted him to transform into something just for fun, so they did this. But I think they did a good job on it. And this part here, so as I said, the prison opens up and you can put a Battle Beast figure such as this guy right inside here. Oops. So he fits in there pretty well. And that's a look at that. And the last part about this transformation sequence is that you can put another character on the back there, such as Slitherfang. Slitherfang folds up into this platform here, and I guess you can put as many characters as you want, dragging behind them there, but you can also put a character right on top there. It becomes a nice little platform for a different character. Overall, I think this is definitely a fun transformation form. It's definitely unique. I think they did a very nice job on it for what it is, and I think fans will enjoy it. So overall, I think Hasbro has done a fantastic job on the Quintesson Judge here. This is a comparison with the Sharkticons that were offered a few years ago and the Alicons right here, which are also brand new, part of the Earthrise line. Again, the Quintesson Judge is a fantastic figure, definitely worth picking up. He's making his action figure debut in this line after all these years, so it's definitely worth to have him in your collection, especially if you own any Transformers G1 collection. He's a great character, a lot of fun. I think fans will definitely love this figure here. Thank you again to Hasbro for providing him for review as part of their PR box they were kind enough to send out. A big thank you. I am Anthony Scott of ToyHypeUSA.com. Please like and share this video. We would definitely appreciate that. Please check out the written portion and photo gallery of this review. We would appreciate that as well. Thank you so much for watching. Happy holidays, everyone, and I will speak to you soon.